Hello, everyone, and welcome to Eagle Vision Basketball PeeWee night from the Eagles Nest, the home conference opener for the Eagles taking on the Little Rock Christian Academy Warriors, arguably the best team in 5A Central. I'm Chad Hearn along with Austin Wader, Connor Hudgens, Weston Vaught, and Slim Sammy, Sam Jansky with the sideline shenanigans coming up later in this broadcast. Austin, Eagles, early in the season, already a road-tested team, getting a great win against Catholic Rockets and Sylvan Hills, both on the road, 2-0 in the conference.
Well, like we said on Tuesday night, anytime you go to Catholic, you're going to get a tough game. No matter what the record is, throw it out the window. But the thing I loved was the response by the Eagles, especially in that third quarter. It felt like Catholic picked up momentum, had a chance to steal it. Eagles with some clutch buckets down the stretch, and more importantly, some great defense down the stretch, too, to get the win at Catholic. It may not look like it on record as a great win, but that was a tough road performance this early in conference. Hope to see that give them momentum against a team like Christian tonight.
Yeah, 48-43 doesn't look like it was this, great game, but it was. Eagles got down 8-0 in the first quarter, and then Cross Graham was the catalyst to get the Eagles back in the game. He ended the night with 12 points. Jackson Hollis was 16, but again, you said it. It is a tough place to win. That's the first time since Coach Pennell's been here that he's gotten a win against Catholic.
Well, I mean, you heard him talk to Connor in the postgame. He's like, man, this place is like haunted. I'm just happy we got out of here with a win. So, absolutely, to get that, you hope to see that maybe use the Eagles to gain some momentum against the Little Rock Christian team that we all know well familiar about, a lot of talent that they have on this roster, Connor.
Well, I mean, I was on the sidelines of the Catholic game, and Coach Pennell's just middle of the game. He's walking down. He looks at me and goes, I hate playing here. It's just so, I mean, that's the forward to say, turn around and start coaching him. I'm like, that's the epitome of Catholic. They make you hate playing there because it's a tough gym, and they're always tough to play against because their scheme. He said that game is probably going to be more tough to schematically look at for tonight's game because Christian is a lot of drive and worry about their athletes, whereas Catholic is more schematically going to beat you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was, and it's always tough to win there. The student section probably grew by double.
Yeah.
Just in the middle of the game, the student section just kept growing, and by the time we got to the end, it was raucous, and it was affecting the Eagles there late in the game.
Yeah, it was. But again, like I said, the big thing I loved is down the stretch, I was like, hey, are we going to look at this a few months from now, like in the month of February, and say, was that a moment that really hurt the Eagles where we learned maybe they need to struggle in these moments? Or we're going to say they persevered and got the job done on the road. Safe to say we saw through that one.
Yeah, they actually lost the first quarter 9-6 after one, and then won every quarter until the fourth, but able to hang on. They were up 33-24 going into the fourth, able to hang on and win by 5, but man, it got really intense there towards the end.
I mean, especially they had their big man Walters, I think was his name, check into the game. It felt like it was momentum for them. But the Eagles with some big baskets down the stretch there, but also some really good defense, letting them get in the win. But they focused all they could, like Coach Pennell said, Chad. They're not taking anything from that game on Tuesday night. All their focus now is on a very good Little Rock Christian team.
Yeah, Eagles come in tonight 11-4, 2-0 in conference. We talked about that. And then got the Warriors coming in 10-5, 2-0, coming off 3 losses in non-conference play. But they did beat Greenbrier in conference. But a lot of that is because they lost J.J. Andrews early on against Fayetteville and have kind of struggled. They were undefeated up to that point, kind of struggled since then.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's just learning how to play with that. I mean, one of the best players in the state of Arkansas going to be an Arkansas Razorback next year. You lose that, you're going to feel some sort of effect on that. I mean, Connor, you've seen as the season's gone along, without him, they've gotten better and better at sharing the basketball and shooting the three-point shot.
Yeah, he's undisputedly the best player in the state of Arkansas. I mean, number 1 in the state, number 13 for ESPN in the class 2026, number 17, I think, for 24/7 Sports, and On3 has him at 12. They are loving the heck out of this guy. He's a great NBA prospect already in the high school ranks. He was Peach Jam MVP this past year. He played on the USA under-18 team. I mean, he is the guy tonight. He is still questionable. He's dressed out. He's in the locker room right now, but he's dressed out, had participated a little bit in warm-ups, so has a cast on his left wrist. I've been told he may not be playing today, but I would not put anything past them because it's Christian. You never know. If they come to this place, they like to throw shenanigans to the win. Like, if I'm them, I'm saying, oh, he's playing, and then he's not going to play, or he's not playing, he's going to play. That's me. Just be facetious. And I think today, we've got to worry about their team as a whole. You've still got Malachi Morris. You've still got Justice Moore, transfer from Jacksonville. You've got guys like Caleb Nelson. They can all beat you without JJ, and they've showed that in the non-conference season. They almost beat Bryant, who's considered the best team in the state. They are a great team with or without JJ.
Yeah, they absolutely are. And you talked about Justice Moore. He's one of my key guys with JJ not out. This is a guy that can push the tempo at the position. Going to give Cross and Graham, those guards, a tough matchup tonight, obviously. But no JJ, that's going to be different. Again, like Connor said, we're not 100% sure until this game gets going. But regardless, a talented team you got to come ready for.
Yeah, Little Rock Christian just coming into 5A Central last year. That was they coming out of the 4A. Moved up to 5A last year. Eagles went 0-2 against them last year. J.J. Andrews, as a junior, causing trouble for the Eagles. But we'll see if they can come away with a win here tonight. We're going to throw it down to Slim Sammy for an update from the sideline.
Hey, my close contacts said there would be no shenanigans tonight from Little Rock Christian. I don't think he is dressed out, but he's not going to play tonight per sources. So we'll see. You never know. Maybe they're just playing with us, and all of a sudden you see he's standing there on the starting lineup. But he's over on the side, not even warming up right now, guys. But, yeah, it's always a tough game. I mean, this team is a good team. We talk about their record really doesn't show that. They're 10-5, but they took the best team in the state to the fourth quarter before they finally pulled away from him in a really good Bryant team, guys, without JJ. So we got to play our best game tonight. I'd like to see us play another game similar to that Fayetteville game. I think we got a chance.
Yeah, the JJ's been out since December the 5th. That was against Fayetteville. 3-4 without him. 10-5 overall, but still undefeated in conference, beating Greenbrier. I'm not sure who the other team they beat was. Maybe Jacksonville?
It was, off the top of my head, I'm actually not sure. But, I mean, nonetheless, it's a talented team that we know we got to keep an eye out for. And again, you know, you think last year, Chad, we talked about the matchup with Little Rock Christian, and it kind of felt like, you know, it was a bit of a mismatch. I guarantee you that's not how people are feeling about this game tonight. These Eagles feel they can beat this Christian team and know how much momentum we could gain them to start 3-0 in conference play with a win over Little Rock Christian here tonight.
Yeah, 3 unbeaten teams remain in 5A Central: Parkview, Vilonia, and Little Rock Christian Academy. That will be down to 2 after tonight. We're going to find out. We're going to take a commercial break, highlight our sponsor of the night, Vilonia Realty. A big thank you to them, and then come back for Eagles and Warriors back after this.
Vilonia Realty is family owned and operated in the heart of Vilonia. Johnny and Jackie Folks, Jill Bonema, and Jared Folks, all realtors and proud alumni of the Vilonia School District, serve the Central Arkansas area, providing personal knowledge and years of experience to keep your transaction flawless from start to close. The Eagle Loyalty Program continues through 2026. For every closed transaction, Vilonia Realty will donate $250 to the school organization of your choice, including sports foundations, Beta Club, FFA, and more. You support local business, and together support our schools. It's a slam dunk. Go Eagles!
And we're back here. We're about ready for starting lineups. Little Rock Christian Academy Warriors taking on Vilonia from the Nest. PeeWee night. This place is packed with PeeWee Eagles. A lot of different teams. I believe, what, is it first through sixth grade?
First through sixth.
So
There's a lot.
There
My
is a
goodness.
ton of PeeWee kids and their families here tonight supporting our great Eagle team. Both these teams undefeated in conference. We're going to throw it over to Daniel Hudgens, our PA announcer.
Good evening, basketball fans. Again, we welcome you to Vilonia High School. It's time for the matchup between the Little Rock Christian Warriors and the Vilonia Eagles. We'll now have the starting lineups. First for our visitors from Little Rock Christian. .510 senior number 3, Justice Moore. .6'4 senior number 10, Caleb Nelson. .6'3 senior number 15, Caden Nelson. .6'7 6'7" senior, number 33, Easton Boggs. And a 6'5" senior, number 32, Malachi Morris. And now these are the starting lineups for the Vilonia Eagles. At guard, a 5'8" senior, number 0, Lucas Powers. At guard, a 6'2" senior, number 3, Cade Watkins. At forward, a 6'4" junior, number 4, Mac Mannion. At forward, a 6'7" junior, number 12, Jackson Hollis. And at forward, a 6'4" senior, number 33, Judson Boyd. The head coach of the Eagles is Russ Pennell.
All right, there you have it. Starting lineups. No J.J. Andrews is confirmed in the starting lineup. Doesn't mean we won't see him sometime tonight. Who knows? But Easton Boggs, 6'7" senior, Alma transfer, Connor tells me, caused some issues for the Eagles back in the holiday tournament a year ago, back in 2024.
Yeah, absolutely. A guy that's going to cause a ton of issues. Again, we talk about such a good overall team, even without JJ. They've got size inside. They got three-point shooting. This is going to be a tough matchup. You're looking at two of the best teams in this conference this year. One of them's going to get to 3-0 to start the season. Let's find out.
All these Eagles are from Vilonia. No transfers here as Jackson Hollis gets the tip for the Eagles. And the first try on offense. Mac Mannion really efficient from three-point land so far this season. Eagles content to throw around the perimeter so far. Nice cut by Mannion and a pass to Hollis. Mannion using every bit of his 6'4" size to get the Eagles on the board.
Yeah, nice move inside for me and being strong inside. Tough finish there. And again, the Eagles, Chad, you remember at points during the Catholic game, no one wanted to attack and score. Everyone's got to look to attack here tonight.
Yeah, that looked like the old hook around, which I'm pretty sure is not a legal play, but nevertheless.
Maybe he got it from that Boozer over there at Duke currently.
2-2. Eagles and Warriors all tied up. Hollis got shoved as he was going for the layup, hit nothing but the bottom of the backboard. That was interesting. Hollis will head to the free throw line.
Good cut from Hollis there. I mean, that's what you want to see, Connor. Quick fighting inside, getting inside the paint. Good job from Hollis there. Making him do nothing but foul there.
Well, he seemed ready for this game today. You know, Coach Pennell challenging him Thursday, saying, listen, we're going to need all you've got Friday night. He said he wasn't playing with a lot of intensity in practice. He picked it up as soon as Coach Pennell got onto him. And I think tonight, hopefully he comes out with intensity from the get-go instead of him having to get onto him.
Hey, we've seen him at his best. You think back to that Maumelle game last year, we have seen him at his best, and he's grown since then, Chad. Not just in height, but also in his development as a player, too.
Yeah, and he's got a tough assignment there. Malachi Morris, big 6'6" senior for the Warriors. It is 4-2 Eagle lead after Jackson Hollis goes 2 for 2. Talked to his dad the other night. I won't use the words he did, but he's got a man up here tonight against Little Rock Christian Academy.
When Coach Pennell mentioned that Wednesday in practice, he said, listen, I love how I didn't even have to coach you during the game. Your dad told you to get your act together. He said, I didn't have to say anything. I just said him to mention, listen, I was smiling.
Oh, man, that's good stuff. Hollis with a big rebound. Eagles with a chance to extend the lead here against one of the best teams Arguably maybe the best team. We're going to find out here tonight in the 5A Central. Watkins thought about taking it. A lot of physicality between Easton Boggs and Hollis.
It's where you want to see Hollis looking to fight inside there, continue to fight his man.
Oh,
wait, Graham,
Lucas
my bad.
Powers with a Dame range three. That's an Axles plus 3-point basket. 7-2 lead for the Eagles.
Threw me off. I didn't know who I was talking about. It was such a long range three. What a shot.
And Powers comes up with a rebound.
Powers has been one of those guys who's been able to hit those threes since PeeWee.
Hollis gets
That's
bumped
tough.
and scores. I'm not sure what rule book these officials are using, but usually that kind of contact is a foul.
Hey, but don't worry. You know what he says? He says, forget about it. Not a problem. I'll still go finish through it all. It's what you want to see from Hollis playing the game. Great start offensively for the Eagles here. For Christian, it seems like Caden Nelson seems to be one of the top guys they're looking to get going early offensively in this game.
9-2 lead for the Eagles. Looked like some happy feet there. No call. Malachi Morris misses. Foul is called. We're staying here.
Are they
Foul
going
is
to call
on
that as a foul on
Watkins.
the perimeter? Wow. I'm not going to lie to you. It looked like Boggs was holding Boyd down there on the rebound. I'm kind of shocked they missed that. I thought that's what the foul was going to be called there.
Yeah, I think they were looking at the wrong foul. I guess there could have been two there, but definitely Boyd down there getting fouled.
Three-pointer up and good by Justice Moore.
Yeah.
He's good at that right there. The pull-up three, and he loves to drive as well. Justice Moore going to get a lot of the baskets since JJ's out.
Yeah, I was about to say he's one I talked about in pregame. His ability to run in transition, run the offense, along with his three-point scoring. He is a dangerous threat out there.
The size, the length, everything. Little Rock Christian Academy, very gifted, athletically, physically. Going to cause problems on defense. Powers for three. In and out. Rebound, Boyd. Another. What's happening? What game are we watching?
I'll tell you, the game the Eagles are playing right now on the inside, they are playing tough through the contact. Boyd and Hollis answering early on in this one. You love to see that.
The message going into today, don't worry about the officiating. Coach Finn will handle that, but play through it and play strong. They've done it so far.
Well, Pennell knew it was coming. Hollis gets the rebound. Other than Boggs, Hollis, the biggest guy on the court. 6'7", Watkins working hard. Left hand, couldn't get the high percentage shot down there. That was a tough shot, not necessarily high percentage. 11-5 Eagles, now we're halfway through the first. As I said earlier, big fight feel with Little Rock Christian Academy here. Great environment from the nest here in Vilonia. Boggs for three.
That's exactly how you defend him, Chad. You've got to get a hand up at all times.
Hollis had the rebound. Hit off the backboard, ends up in a Warriors hand. And a second opportunity for the Warriors. Morris keeps it alive. That's off the Warriors. Watkins took a shot. Really physical. Go ahead, Sam.
Yeah, no, exactly. You took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say, we are playing physical. One thing I taught the Pennell before the game is, like, we just don't like to be physical. We're not a physical team. We're a finesse team. They're really not showing that as far as up to this point, guys.
Yeah, you're right. They're handling the physicality so far really well. Got to keep those emotions in check. And I tell you, I get it from the officials letting them play. I just know how this works in the second quarter and the third quarter.
Hey, we saw what happened at the Catholic game. I mean, it felt like things were getting close to it, but the Eagles responded. But I'm loving the toughness inside, like Sam's talking about. We're being physical inside, and we're saying, yeah, you're going to go right at us, we're going to go right back at you.
Woo, a little fancy footwork from Justice Moore. Boggs drives, kicks out. Christian Watson. Boyd should have had it. Now we've got Man Pickens down there, and he connects.
Again, second chance opportunities. We cannot allow that tonight. It's going down there, grabbing it with two hands on the rebound. I get you want to try to get it with one hand, get it to yourself, but this is a tough game. You know, they say this is a man's game. You got to get the basketball with two hands.
Yeah, and this press that the Warriors are now implementing really gave the Eagles
Yes,
trouble last year when they started using that. Thankfully, the Eagles have seen press this year and handled it pretty well. So nothing new for the Eagles. Watkins through the contact and scores.
Nice footwork there from Watkins, keeping that pivot foot down. Nice finish.
Yeah, that's an offensive foul. I'm glad they finally saw it.
I'll tell you, yeah, they've been keeping an eye on that for a bit there. Good job calling that by the official. But the Eagles, again, continue to be tough inside, continue to fight for the boards, and you hope to see that continue throughout this game, but it's been a good start for the Eagles.
Cross Graham checks in for the Eagles.
He's so hyped up for this game, guys. He was happy he got player of the game, but hey, he said, I'm ready for this game right now. PeeWee Knight, he's always been a great PeeWee player. Hope he gets a good start right now.
He was a spark plug for the Eagles against Catholic. And you can tell, hyped up. Good to see Powers hit that. I don't care if it counts or not. I like it when they go in. Traveling is the call as Graham just checks in. 13-7. It has been a high-intensity matchup so far. Eagles really doing well on defense. And Hollis draws the off-ball foul on that rebound.
Good job fighting for position. You got to make them earn it down there, Sam.
Yeah, the defense, though, is creating – I mean, they're just making them take tough shots. That's a fall-away jumper. Let them have that all day long.
That's something Pendle's talked about. The defense has been the thing that's carried them a lot through this early non-conference slate. The defense has been awesome.
I was about to give him compliment on breaking the press.
Not sure where the foul was because he lost the ball in midair.
I was about to say, I was like, if they're going to call it before he lost the ball, then that's like a different story. But he didn't have control of the basketball there, so not sure how that's a foul.
Just because you hit the floor hard doesn't mean somebody fouled you. So,
all right, that sends Man Pickens to the free throw line for the Warriors, down 6.
Pickens is a great football player, guys. That's where he gets his physicality from. He plays receiver for the Warriors. And they went to the second round of the playoffs this year. They're an incredible football team. He's just a junior. He'll play again for them next year. I mean, he was a main receiver, main target for that team. Here he is, basketball, good two-sport athlete.
Goes 1 for 2 on that trip, makes it 13-8. Is that 7A, Connor?
Yes, 7A Central.
And the Warriors continue to press. I mean, I'm all for the press, but is there not a foul in there somewhere? Got to fight through it. You talked about it, Connor. Pendle says, you play through the physicality, I'll handle the officials. Powers comes up with a takeaway. Mannion on the perimeter, Powers resets. Now we're under a minute, 25 seconds on the shot clock.
You got to see, we got to be cutting here with a lot of toughness because, again, they're going to look to bump you, look to try to maybe hold you on some of these screens. You got to fight through it.
Powers short. Boyd trying to get the rebound.
Great hustle from Boyd there, just couldn't get the basketball down. But you're seeing it, Connor. You're seeing on some of these cuts when they're trying to attack the basket. Christian's like stonewalling them. 3-on-11. That's where you got to try to fight through there. Show that extra strength to go through those screens.
Fight, but don't foul. That's a good way to go about it.
I don't think I've ever seen him let the ball roll in the first quarter. Nevertheless, that works.
Well, the reason they do that, Chad, is they're trying to get 2 possessions. Yeah, it doesn't work out there, but.
Yeah, Graham may have been a little too far under the basket. That's the only thing I could see. Otherwise, he was absolutely set.
Yeah, I think he got too far underneath, guys. He had to call it the landing area.
DJ Young to the free throw line now. Eagles with a 5-point lead. Make that a 4-point lead. Really, I mean, we've kind of lost some momentum here in the last part of this first quarter, but a great first quarter by the Eagles thus far.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a great quarter. Last few minutes have kind of gotten away from them. But overall, it was a good start offensively. You're playing tough defensively. That's just got to continue here. And you've got to be able to handle this pressure by Christian. It's kind of caused some issues here.
No shot clock. Eagles able to break through the press. Mannion with Young on him. Now Powers, under 20. Eagles trying to get an open shot for somebody. Oh, there goes Mannion. And again, I still don't know what game this officially crew is watching, but 15-10, we're getting beat up. I guess still 3 fouls called against the Warriors in that quarter, but 15-10, it's going to be a physical game, Austin.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, great job from the Eagles answering there. And you know we can always count on? Our great sponsors. Weston, why don't you tell us about our sponsors?
Our Diamond Eagle sponsors are going to be Centennial Bank and Santa Cecilia, Eagle Granite, and Marble. Our Platinum Eagle sponsors, Collier Roofing, Conway Regional Health System, HSA Engineering, Lane Family Dentistry, along with Lena Marie's OC Millwork, Sims Electric, Vilonia Realty, who's the sponsor of today's game, and Vilonia Therapy Services. Our Gold Eagle sponsors are Andy Piddington, running for District 57, B&B Siding and Windows, Civil Engineering Associates, Daniel Hudgens, representing J.C. Thornton & Company, Flying Sea Ranch, Gray Lane, Large Semi Hardware, Rideout Lumber Company with Casey Martin, Simon Roofing Restoration, Think Coffee, Vilonia Family Dental Care, Vilonia Family Pharmacy. And our Silver Eagle sponsors are Bill Jones Real Estate, Harp's Hometown Fresh, Malibu Cafe, Simple Simon's Pizza, Sioux Shock Insurance, and our 3-point basket sponsors are Arkansas Boat Company and Axles Plus. And thank you to today's sponsor, Vilonia Realty.
All right, thank you, Weston. Great job. 15-10. We got 5 Eagles on the board. All 5 starters have at least a bucket. I'm not sure. We lost a little bit of momentum after that Lucas Powers 3, but then getting a big bucket there towards the end of that quarter by Mac Mannion.
Well, yeah, and I will say again, overall takeaway from this, it's a tough game. You better be ready to come out of here with some scars with the way this game's been going. It's a tough physical game between these two teams right now.
Yeah, got to have your head on a swivel with the Warrior athletes. Hollis able to disrupt that shot. Graham getting his lunch money stolen.
That's what you want to see, though. Good strength with the basketball on that rebound, fighting through it, not letting them knock it out. Good job.
Warriors, we know their press can cause issues. Eagles get through at that time. It's going to be a dogfight all the way to the end.
I like it. Feed him inside.
Hollis posts up, hook shot over Boggs. Mannion tried to keep it alive. Warriors on the move.
The right idea. It was the right idea. Just couldn't get it to go.
6'6" Malachi Morris. That's trouble for the Eagles if he's hitting threes in the corner like that.
That's not.
No, go ahead, Connor. Go ahead.
It's not his normal shot. The most he goes outside really is 2 feet out of the paint. He's really a big paint guy. I haven't seen him hit a 3 in film, and there's his first one right there.
So like I said, if you can stretch the floor with him, that opens up things for their offense. That could be a dangerous early sign if he's feeling that confident from 3.
Eagles have had some open looks. Hollis goes in strong and draws the foul on Caleb Nelson.
Good job going right at him there. Maybe, Connor, you think maybe in this game we'll actually see some head fakes here whenever they're catching down low in the post, kind of maybe make them blow by there because they're going to look to go for those blocks.
Well, they're going to look to go for the blocks, and they're going to try and get the ball only. But when you go for those blocks and you get them up and a head fake, like you said, and you go strong, that's the mentality. Go strong into it. If you fade away, you're not going to get foul calls. It's seen as weak to officials. If you go into the guy, create the contact just enough to where you don't get your own offensive foul, you're going to get the bucket and the foul most of the time.
Yeah, guys, I think there's some opportunity for backdoor cuts. They're so aggressive.
All right, Hollis goes. He's shooting 100% so far tonight, 4 for 4 from free throw. Comes in tonight shooting 59%, so looks like he's been working on those free throws, and those can make or break a ball game as the Eagles have a 4-point lead, 17-13. Boggs gets a friendly roll and makes it 17-15.
You want to see the Eagles continue to handle this pressure. They kind of made some good passes to be able to break it here. They got to continue it. Like Eagles going to reset here offensively off the pressure, but man, they've got to be able to handle it, be strong with the basketball because Christian's going to go for those steals. They're going to look to poke it loose. They're going to look to kind of body up whenever you're looking to go inside. You've got to be strong.
Powers cutting. There you go, Sam. Exactly as you called it.
Sam out here sideline reporter or offensive guru down there?
No. They're just playing so overly aggressive. There's got to be some backdoor cuts. I believe somehow Jackson Hollis, that's how he got his free throws, is he kind of went backdoor. They got him and almost had a dunk there. I think nobody was in there. It was going to be a major dunk, but got fouled and got the free throws. So we'll see what happens.
Still just the starting 5 with points on the board here tonight. Haven't seen Swaffer yet. Haven't seen Odom yet. Floater no good by Justice Moore. Graham wisely kicks back out. Hollis working hard. The hook shot in and good. Hollis taking his dad's advice and working through the contact.
He's going to win that battle 10 times out of 10 if Boggs is on him. It's a smaller defender.
Boggs.
Right back at you.
Boggs with the old Horace Grant shot. Or Bill Cartwright. One of those went overhead.
I was thinking Bill Cartwright, but
Cartwright.
I mean, Horace Grant's not bad either. Eagles got to get this inbounded, though. But that's what Boggs can do. His three-point shooting can cause issues. So while he can't maybe match up sometimes inside, his three-point offense gives him a great chance. And there's a big dunk for Hollis.
That was nice.
Hollis got the PeeWee and everyone else proud on their feet. And Malachi Morris getting coached up. 23-18, 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. We'll take a timeout as well and be right back after this.
Today's medical system treats patients like products, not us. Conway Regional brings together key service lines, providers, and technologies to create a unique patient experience that is highly intentional and refreshingly personal. With a hospital in the heart of Conway, a trusted ER, women's services, all from a team that delivers more than medicine. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional. Curated care.
All right, we're back after the timeout. 23-18, a monster dunk by Jackson Hollis. Again, taking Slim Sammy's advice on those backdoor cuts. They're open. Just kind of lost him back there that time. Tyler Wayman in his second year, Little Rock Christian, having some success in the 5A, taking over for Kyle Pennington.
That's some good defense from Watkins right there. That is tough defense right there against a very talented guard.
Eagles have played great defense all year long. Watkins, too strong on the 3. Big rebound by Tristan Watson. Warriors not wasting any time. Spin move. And they're going to call goaltending on Hollis.
I'm going to guess it was on the backboard.
Yeah, he hit the backboard.
I think he slapped it, right? If you slap it, it's
if you
automatic.
slap it, they're going to
now.
count it.
It's
I
automatic,
was going to say, because he didn't hit the ball.
He was not going to make the shot, though. That was not going in.
Coach Mendel doesn't seem mad about it, so I'm not going to be mad about it. We'll go that way.
You know, I think back, whenever I think of that, Connor, I think of a great quote by John Thompson, former Georgetown coach, 1982 national championship. He had Patrick Ewing blocking everything, even if it was a goaltend. And Connor said those kids, they don't remember goaltending calls. They remember their shot getting blocked.
I like it.
It feels like there's 6 Warriors on defense. They're so fast and so long.
Yeah,
really causing problems for the Eagles offense.
And you think about the length of JJ's playing out there, it makes it even more tough with it if they're able to have him. That defense is still playing pretty tough out here against this Eagles offense.
Carlson with no time hardly left on the shot clock.
I'm not going to lie, I didn't know Boyd had touched that or not. It looked pretty close, but nonetheless, they're going to give it to Christian. Not going to lie, I'm surprised that shot hit the rim. I didn't know whenever he let it go what was going to happen there.
Still had 5 seconds. Not sure that was necessary, but it actually turned into a good look. Boyd didn't like the call. Maybe he didn't touch it. But still, Warrior ball, 23-20. Three-pointer up and off. And it's going to be Eagle ball. 3:23 remaining in the half. Now Powers checks back in for Graham.
Good for Powers, come back in. Kind of got the wind knocked out of him early on in the game. Good to see him come back in here.
Colin Swaffer is in. He's been in for a little bit. Just wanted to acknowledge that. Powers finds Watkins. Gets across the timeline. Eagles have done a much better job in this game than they ever did last year on that Warrior press.
Yeah, that pressure was at points, caused them to get on 10-0 runs at points last year. Not as much of a factor this time.
Watkins almost got his own rebound. Couldn't come up with it. He's playing aggressive. You like to see that. May have gotten away with a travel. Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie. It looked like there was some forearm, moves there from Little Rock Christian before that, but also he got him with the body on that from Boyd. He had his hand straight up, but he got him with the body.
That was a block. No call, guys. I was right there. No way.
I've said it once, I'll say it a million times. You go down, it's going to be a foul call.
Yeah. Last thing the Warriors need is help.
But again, it kind of looked like if they called anything there, it looked like mainly his hands were straight up. Kind of hit him in the body there, if anything.
Crowd wakes up. Jump ball will go to Vilonia. Hollis checking back in. A low-scoring affair for both teams. Similar to that Catholic game the Eagles played. Is that this week? What day is this?
Yes, this is Friday.
Tuesday. Tuesday, yes. My goodness. What a long week it has been. Powers kind of got stuck. Finds Boyd. Watkins gets fouled by Man Pickens.
Yeah, just a little bit over-aggressive there, going for the steal. Second foul for him on the night.
That's a great wide receiver name, Man Pickens.
Hey,
Man,
again,
you can't beat that.
Connor talked about he's a great football player. It fits right within it.
Eagles got a fresh 35. Really like to see Swapper get open. He can hit the three ball. But I tell you, the Warriors defense, maybe the best we've seen all year long. Powers goes in strong.
Man, if that would have fallen, that would have been one of the best moves I've seen all season if he had gotten that one to go.
Stephen Robinson gets in deep. Watkins collects the rebound. Eagles, honestly, other than some of these layups, haven't had a lot of field goal opportunities. Just really good defense. Shoot it. Swapper had a little bit of time. Oh, beautiful shot by Colin Swapper. I think he might have hurt me.
Yeah, did that crossover, gets enough space to get the shot off. Beautiful shot from Swafford. That's good defense right there.
Boggs, offensive rebound. Hollis with the rejection. Powers gets all the way down and draws the foul. He'll head to the free throw line. Eagles with a 25-20 lead. 1:20 left in this half.
Yeah, good job from Hollis. Timing get a lot better down there on the block than the Eagles looking to run in transition. Good job getting the foul call here. Got to capitalize at the free throw line.
Powers shooting under 50% on the year. It hits that one.
And guys, I don't know if we're going to see JJ here tonight. Seems a little busy writing autographs over there on the Little Rock Christian sideline. So I don't know if we're going to end up seeing him here tonight.
I don't know either.
Okay. I can't say I've seen that before. Powers.
It's a new one for Vilonia, I can tell you that much.
Goes 2 for 2. Vilonia shooting 100%. 6 for 6 from the free throw line so far tonight. Those are huge, huge points you cannot leave on the table.
Again, you always think in close games, you think, where's it going to cost them?
That's a travel. Yeah, every time. 27-20. Eagles with the ball. What do you say, Connor? You go for 2 possession here?
Right now you go 2 for, I don't even know if you go 2 for 1. You go for the best shot available. You got to get a bucket here. Get up 9, get up 10, get your confidence boost going into the half.
If you get this up to double digits going into halftime, you're feeling really, really good where you're at for the Eagles.
Mannion for 3. Long. I'm going to say that was off of Swapper.
But nonetheless, here for the Eagles, again, it's been overall just a tough physical game. Both defenses really haven't given up too many clean looks. It's been a lot of good shot making, Chad, if you really think about it, from both sides. Yeah. Having to create on their own to get some tough shots to go. Been really fun first half here.
Boggs for three. He's hit
space.
2 of those and cuts the lead down to 4 just like that and quickly. Hollis to match. Off. Morris with the rebound. Now the Warriors can cut into this 4-point lead. No time on the shot clock.
I don't know if that shot was what Coach Pennell wanted there from Hollis there.
It's
You know,
just not their
shooting that quick
philosophy.
three just doesn't. But also, you look at the difference in shot clock, game clock, it was maybe 1-2 seconds. So it really wasn't a, hey, we could get a 2-for-1 here at that kind of situation.
The philosophy is to take the last shot of the half.
Right.
Don't allow them to have any chance of taking another shot. If
Now
the
they
shot
got a
clock's
chance
off.
to make this
Oh,
a
boy.
1-point game.
Boggs makes it a 1-point game.
Brutal. Some just poor possessions not going the Eagles' way, and then not finding the shooter really hurt them in this last minute. We got to go down to 3.
And that's going to end the half. It was 27-20, and Easton Boggs, the Alma transfer, hits a couple of big three-pointers to make it a 1-point game. Exactly the opposite of what you said, Connor, trying to get that confidence boost going into halftime.
That's so frustrating right there. You have Boggs wide open. That's the only shot he takes. That shot in the dribble pull-up is the only thing he's going to take. You got to have a hot and high hand. Judd comes out. Judd gets one on him. He makes a 3 on Judd. Judson comes out, and then we just don't know the assignment. He makes another 3 right there. Frustrating, and I think Coach Pennell is going to really address that at halftime.
Yeah, I mean, you talked about momentum. You're up 7. You're feeling good. You've got the basketball in hand, chance to increase this lead, and it just got away from them. Hopefully you see the offense get more creativity going in the second half.
All right, we're going to cut to commercial here. It just got really loud. We're going to try and find our player of the game from the Lady Eagles' dominant victory over the Lady Warriors, Brooklyn Burnham, and we'll bring that interview to you at half. We're going to cut to commercial. Don't go anywhere. Be right back with more Eagle Vision basketball.
I'm Brian Lane. Lane Family Dentistry has been serving the dental needs of Vilonia for over 18 years. I live in the community, my kids go to school here in the district, and my family also attends church in Vilonia. This is my home. At Lane Family Dentistry, we provide many services such as Botox, dermal fillers, aligners to straighten teeth, implants, tooth whitening, and smile makeovers. We also treat sleep apnea. Call Lane Family Dentistry. We are a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles. Go Eagles!
When it comes to your roof, the cost of a repair or replacement can be overwhelming. You need a reliable team to address problems and prevent potential or additional damage to your property. If you have concerns about your roof, you can count on the Collier Roofing team to use their eagle eyes to not only evaluate it, but also develop a solution that's best for you. At Collier Roofing, we have over 50 years of combined experience. We are local, family-owned and operated business that strives to do our very best every day. From our team to yours, go Eagles!
Did you know you have the right to choose where you want to go for therapy? Did you know our orthopedic team is well qualified to treat joint pain, back and neck pain, as well as post-surgical rehab, athletic injuries, balance and dizziness? Did you know we provide excellent OT, PT, and speech therapy to the children in our community? Let us prove to you it matters where you receive therapy and that you don't have to leave town to receive excellent care. Vilonia Therapy Services, your most beneficial care for your most critical times in life. Go Eagles!
I know my Burnhams.
B and B. Are we back?
Yes.
Hey!
Oh my gosh.
This is going to make for a great senior night show.
And you're
right,
right in front of their
Sam
locker.
Jeske here with both of the Burnhams, the future Lady Bisons of Harding, taking down Little Rock Christian Knight. Girls, great offense and defensive efforts. First, on the offensive side, it all came together tonight. Tell us about that.
I just knew that we had to play our best to beat Little Rock Christian, despite that they didn't have one of their best players. But, like, I don't know. Our offense at Mount St. Mary's just wasn't it, and then we realized that. We went back on film and we corrected our mistakes, and we've worked our butts off the past 2 practices because we knew that we had to be on our best.
Bree, lockdown defense as always on the future Razorback. Tell us what y'all's game plan was for the night, because y'all were double, triple teaming her. I know she still got her points, but great defense tonight.
Okay, so our strategy was that we needed a help side defender. We have people that can guard straight up. We have people that can pace guard and lock down people. But what happens when they get around them and there's nobody there to help? So Lexi Hessen was the best help side defender that Coach Hyman has had. She was always there. We played with her our freshman year, and we needed somebody to step up. So whenever we were in Texas, I was kind of put on the worst player or the person that scored or averaged the least amount of points each game, and my job was to help and slide over. So my job was to help Brooklyn whenever Whitley went down in the post, because we don't have a big to guard anybody that gets it down in the post and tries to ISO somebody. So my job was just to get down there and stop so she could kick it out to anyone.
Y'all guys did an excellent job. You own your own destiny. Y'all looked great. Looked like you're ready in full form, ready to go into state. I know that Texas tournament helped you guys. Appreciate y'all's time. Get Coach Pennell here. Go Lady Eagles.
All right.
All right, now, man, I am a busy man. Got Coach Pennell here. Coach Pennell, great first half. Loved the effort. And your guys really did not let them speed you up in that full court. Y'all really took care of the press. Last year was a different story. Just talk a little about that and what y'all need to clean up for a good second half.
Yeah, I think they got us once or twice on the press, but for the most part, we've done a pretty good job. I didn't like the way we finished the half. We should have held it for the last shot. There's a mental mistake. We'll try to correct that, but I can't fault our effort, and the thing is, our ball movement's good. We're going to have to tighten up a little bit on defense. I think right now they're driving us pretty hard. We got to get in the gaps a little bit better.
Yeah, y'all are really hitting the boards good, though. I mean, they're a very physical team, and I know y'all don't play that physical, but see more physicality tonight with your Eagles.
Yeah, the effort is where it needs to be. Now we need to make some plays and make sure that we don't let a couple of their really good players get going.
All right, thanks, Coach.
All right, great job.
Wow.
Slim
Woo.
Sammy got both the Burnhams. Brooklyn Burnham, our player of the game, Brianna Burnham, also great defense. Brooklyn with 18 points. I think held Whitley to, what did she have, 16 maybe in that game?
Something.
But
16,
her shooting percentage is going to be in the 20s.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, and she's probably averaging in the high 20s. I know she's had some 30-point plus games.
She had
as
two
well.
back-to-back, 40-point game against Conway and a 40-point game against Marion earlier in the year. But talking about Coach Pennell, I did talk. He talked to the players last week, the week before Christmas. He said, "Listen, this season has been my most enjoyable of my 35 years coaching." He said, "It's because of your effort." He said, "I love you guys and your effort because you can teach the intangibles of basketball. You can teach how to shoot a three-pointer better. You can teach how to shoot layups better." He said, "I can't teach your effort." He said, "This has been one of my most enjoyable seasons because you have effort and you can coach everything else, but you can't coach effort. He loves the season.
That's
Wow.
right. Are they as physically gifted? Are they as athletic as Little Rock Christian? No, they aren't. But they're up 1 point because of their effort. And I would give Pennell some credit to that too. Great scheme on defense and offense. It should be 27-20. It might be 29-20. Just a little bit of a mental error there at the end of that second quarter.
I mean, again, the ultimate takeaway again was just that last minute. Other than that, I mean, that was a phenomenal first half for the Eagles. But just that last minute of the three-point shot, forcing up a quick shot, then them get another three. That's ultimately the difference here that's gotten it back to a one-point game. Besides that, look, the Eagles have done the best scoring they can against a very tough Little Rock Christian defense, and the defense has forced them into a lot of tough shots as well. Continue on that. Just got to defend Boggs a lot better on that three-point line, Connor. They do that, they can win this game in the second half.
He's a great player. Got to defend him.
Has he been there all season long, Connor?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right, we are underway, second half. Eagles up 1. They were up 7 with less than a minute in the first half, and just like that, Little Rock Christian takes the lead 28-27.
It was a bona fide move. It's not like he just came to play basketball there. He moved to Little Rock.
Okay, no, I wasn't accusing Connor.
I'm just saying.
I just asked a question.
There we go.
And Jackson Hollis put all of his emotion into that one shot. And he's got 12 points on the night.
I said in the break earlier, that dunk counts as 6 points with this crowd here.
Justice Moore, 3-point off the mark, but an offensive rebound and a second chance opportunity for the Warriors. Nelson, blocked by Watkins, blocked by Boyd. Foul is called on Watkins.
Yeah, good effort there fighting. Just got to be careful not swatting down on them.
That sends Caleb Nelson to the free throw line for the Warriors. He ties it up at 29. Still retaining a lot of our capacity crowd. Still tied at 29. Boyd trying to get the rebound. Good job by Caden Nelson just to kind of stand in the way. And it's going to stay with the Warriors. Chance to take the lead back.
Oh, nice setup there.
And they do. Caden Nelson got behind Mac Mannion.
Just a misread off that inbounds. They went with him thinking he was going to dribble out. Easy dunk for him.
Boyd for 3. Off. Rebound Mannion. Put back. And Boggs collects the rebound.
Great effort. Just shot didn't go down. Great effort fighting for the boards by Mannion there.
Both these teams undefeated in conference, trying to stay that way. A low-scoring affair. He was definitely out of bounds. Warriors up 2 early here in this third quarter. A low-scoring game. And that's attributed to both great defenses by the Eagles and the Warriors.
I mean, can we just say, if you're a neutral watching this game, this has been a great game of basketball for both sides. A lot of big shots, great defense, a lot of highlights from both sides. It's just been entertaining to watch.
Powers for 3, short. Put back by Jackson Hollis. He's got 14 points.
That's how you do it on the board again, not bringing it down, keeping it high up. Great putback for Hollis. He's got 14.
Well, if you notice, Morris has started looking to the rim on a rebound instead of going and hitting. That's how Hollis got that putback.
Boyd ends up on the floor. 3-pointer up, no good. Malachi Morris banging and clanging for the board. And the Eagles come up with the rebound. Powers all alone crosses the timeline. All tied up at 31. Powers drew the double team, just couldn't find a lane to get it to Hollis.
I'd like to see if Boggs is still on Hollis. You'd like to see him get the basketball here.
Watkins for 3, short. Still tied up at 31.
Got to hustle back here. They're going to look to push.
Good defense by Powers. Finally, Boggs misses.
Nice outlet.
Mannion smartly resets, allows the rest of the Eagle offense to get down the court.
That's it. If they get Boggs on Hollis one-on-one down there in the post or even against Boyd, I say you look to attack here. You think you got a straight matchup. You think you can go at them. We're going to have a foul called here. It's going to go on Moore.
That's Moore's second. Ironic that he's talking about a push-off. He's got 7 points. Still tied up at 31. Eagles with a chance to take the lead back. And Hollis, Boggs had a handful of jersey. Got away with it.
I don't know how you don't see that. He's clearly trying to roll to the basket, and he wouldn't let Boyd roll to the basket. And Coach Pennell is beside himself for good reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's just, I'm not going to lie, that's just a really bad miss. He was trying to turn for the post, and they were holding him there.
Boggs having a good night. Eagles have got to attack the ball. Don't wait on it to get to you. Go get
That's an over the back.
My goodness.
If there's one thing I know and I'm an expert at, it's over the back, and that was over the back, I know for sure. Sam can attest to that. I know my share of over the back.
Yeah, nobody's hit the floor, though.
Not that time.
The Nelson twins, guys, I think they're built the same. I mean, they're twins.
Yes.
They go attack. They get rebounds. I mean, they're playing Christian into a way to win here.
Powers takes it back. Mannion
Nice.
for three. Connects! An Axels plus. 3-point basket by Mac Mannion. His first of the night. He's got 7 points.
Good location from Mack in transition there. Not going with him to the rim. Sees him attack. Let me locate on the 3-point line.
And a travel by Boggs. Going the other way.
Good defense there. Great sequence there for the Eagles. Again, the big thing, got to continue to handle this Little Rock Christian pressure. Like Coach Bell said, they've done a good job for the most part, besides a few here and there dealing with the pressure. Got to continue to handle it here.
Yeah, and Pennell's got to like the effort. Now Powers about to get trapped. Mannion kicks back out. Mannion kicks out to Powers. Powers. Hollis has a post up, and he gets...
He just released the wrong
Yeah.
time there. Hollis jumped a little too early.
Yep. It was close there, but you can tell that's kind of what Pennell was telling him there, Connor. So he's telling us, like, just a little bit early on, just wait on it. And it's there still. But I'm liking Hollis calling for the ball, wanting to be aggressive down there.
Good shot by Justice Moore. Quick timeout call by Coach Wayman. We'll take a timeout as well and be right back with more Eagle Vision basketball.
HSA Engineering is proud to support our local students. We encourage all students to explore STEM, particularly the field of engineering when considering their future careers. Science, technology, and mathematics form the foundation of engineering, and every engineering journey begins with a strong education.
And we're back after the Warrior timeout. Eagles have possession after that Justice Moore jump shot. Made it 34-33. It's a 1-point lead for the Eagles. We're all tied up here in this third quarter, 7-all. Eagles came into the third with a 1-point lead, and Hollis gives it right back. Boggs with the takeaway.
Good job breaking the press. They just ultimately tried to go, Hollis tried to go a little too quick, and that's too much space.
Boggs in and out. Rebound by the Warriors, but Pickens.
And they're sending guys to the boards every time. We're going to have to get in there and get physical.
Put a body on somebody. Powers into Graham. Graham got to get rid of it quicker. Mannion gets across the timeline.
Good job not forcing it this time for Mannion, but they're coming with that trap.
Good job by the Eagles to get out of those traps as they continue, though. Got to find some offense. We're down to 15
He
on the
had
shot clock.
Mack over here, guys. He missed Mack coming off that baseline.
You know, and you brought it up during the break, Sam. You hope to see him maybe get red hot here like he did in that Sylvan Hills game.
Graham for three, off. Rebound, Boyd. Just can't keep a hold of the ball on those rebounds. He's had several.
Oh, what a stop by Boyd. That is some awesome hustle from Judson Boyd right there.
Eagles with the ball, 2 minutes left in the third, 1 point lead.
And you got to capitalize. A great hustle from Boyd to save it. Now can you capitalize?
Powers gets a friendly bounce, and the crowd gives him some positive kudos. Extends the lead to 3. A really fast foul on Graham as he was going for the pick, which is probably to our advantage. Moore was about to score a layup. Watkins checks in for Boyd. That's 3 on Graham, who stays in the game.
Watch for the back screen here. They're going to look to go to Boggs inside.
Boggs against Watkins. Moore wide open, nice dish from Tristan Watson.
That's poor communication on the pick and roll there. Hollis just kind of forgot about Morse rolling there.
Got to push. And Pennell calls a timeout. 1:11 left, 5 point lead for the Eagles. 1 point lead for the Eagles. Sorry, it was transitioning the score there. We'll take a timeout and be right back after this.
Today's medical system treats patients like products, not us. Conway Regional brings together key service lines, providers, and technologies to create a unique patient experience that is highly intentional and refreshingly personal. With a hospital in the heart of Conway, a trusted ER, women's services, all from a team that delivers more than medicine. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional, curated care.
And we're back after the Coach Pennell timeout.
Chad out of the timeout. Christian normally goes 2-3, but right now you see they're still in the man. That's just a big coaching matchup between former college coaches.
Hollis takes the layup. He's got 16 points.
Nice job attacking from Hollis there. And Carl, like I said, usually in a 2-3, come on the man-to-man. Hollis gets that over-anticipation, cutting to the basket. Nice finish.
This is a matchup between two of the top teams in 5A Central, as Justice Moore gets the 3 to tie us back up at 38 apiece.
Great shot, Mike said, Chad. Absolutely, two teams that are one of them's going to be 3-0 here in about 8 minutes of game time. But nonetheless, here for the Eagles, you want to get a chance to finish this quarter off, Ryan. Maybe take a chance to get a 2-point lead here. Nonetheless, don't let Little Rock Christian get a good look here. Look out!
Jackson Hollis with the slamma-jamma. 40-38 Eagles. Hollis has had a few of those highlight reel moments tonight. Mannion gets the rebound, and the Eagles take a 2-point lead to the fourth and final quarter. Don't go anywhere. This is must-see Eagle Vision TV. Weston, tell us about those sponsors.
Diamond Eagle sponsors: Centennial Bank, Santa Cecilia, Eagle Granite, and Marble. Platinum Eagle sponsors: Collier Roofing, Conway Regional Health System, HSA Engineering, Lane Family Dentistry, along with Lynn Marie's OC Millwork, Sims Electric, Vilonia Realty, who's the sponsor of today's game, Vilonia Therapy Services, and our Gold Eagle sponsors: Andy Pennington running for District 57, B&B Siding and Windows, Civil Engineering Associates, Daniel Hudgens representing J.C. Thornton Company, along with Flying Sea Ranch, Gray Lane, Lawrence Hurley Hardware, Rideout Lumber Company with Casey Martin, and Simon Roofing and Restoration, Think Coffee, Vilonia Family Dental Care, and Vilonia Family Pharmacy. Excuse me. And our Silver Eagle sponsors: Bill Jones Real Estate, Harp's Hometown Fresh, Malibu Cafe, Simple Simon's Pizza, Sue Shock Insurance, and our three-point basket sponsors: Arkansas Bowl Company and Axis Plus. Thank you to them for sponsoring our games, and today's sponsor, Vilonia Realty.
All right, great job, Weston. All right, guys, we got to buckle up here. We got 8 minutes left. We got a 2-point lead to stay atop the 5A Central against one of the top 3 teams in our conference.
Absolutely. Again, it has been a great matchup between these two teams, head-to-head. Big shot after big shot from both sides, both being tough. They've had their moments. It's all come down to one quarter. They played seemingly even basketball to this point. Now we got one more quarter to settle it. Sam, how are you feeling entering this fourth quarter?
Hey, Hollis is feeling it. He's definitely got his guy beat almost every time, and then he can always go to that little baby hook. I think him and Mac are key to finish this off. Obviously, no turnovers, and our guard's doing a great job there.
Yeah, we've got to play almost a mistake-free fourth quarter to win this game. Eagles with the possession first. There is Hollis.
I want to see Hollis.
Up.
There you go.
Mismatch against Christian Watson.
That is what we call trying to get a flop there. Must have been learning from Catholic, Chad.
Your words, and I won't disagree with you. Hollis with 20 on the night. Graham Moore might have gotten away with a push-off.
It's either a charge or a no call there. I don't like the block call if you call it.
Hey, he tried. So I'm not gonna discredit his acting skills. He tried.
Might have been a little bit of a flop.
Graham with the circus move.
Too much space.
Not going to call that. And Moore takes the lead back.
You cannot leave him open in transition there. You got to find him in transition. That's where it's hurt the Eagles. But they forgot about Watkins.
Watkins hits the easy bucket.
Boy, what a pace to start this. We're only 1 minute into this fourth quarter. What a pace to start, guys.
A blinding pace, if you will, Austin.
Guys, you feel like Moore's trying to take the game over.
Oh, absolutely. Again, I talked about him in the pregame. His ability to create off the dribble, everything, he's going to look to attack here.
He's got all 5 points this quarter so far.
They forgot about him again.
And he may have 3 more. Off, thankfully, Watkins. Ooh, that's a travel.
I was about to say.
Can't do that. No.
I was about to say, travel. Why is he saying he dribbled? He did not dribble.
He got up, and then he was dribbling. Bro, give me a break. What's happening? Getting something. Okay, here we go. 44-43, 6:23 left in this game. We've seen this coach not like to lose. He's down 1.
Well, nobody likes to lose. I mean, listen,
well,
it's hard.
There's a right and a wrong way to handle that.
that was half a second away from being a call in Christian's way.
Oh, wow. Did he get teed up? He might have just gotten teed up or a warning there, something like that. Looks like it's just a warning, no technical, but the referee told him he's done with it.
Look at it.
And now he's kind of standing in the official's way. Well, he's kind of telling me, he's like, dude, I need you to back up. You can see Penn on the other official. He's laughing about it over there.
He's going to go talk to the other 2 guys because he didn't get his way.
All right, let's take a timeout. We'll be right back after this.
Today's medical system treats patients like products, not us. Conway Regional brings together key service lines, providers, and technologies to create a unique patient experience that is highly intentional and refreshingly personal. With a hospital in the heart of Conway, a trusted ER, women's services, all from a team that delivers more than medicine. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional, curated care.
I'm Brian Lane. Lane Family Dentistry has been serving the dental needs of Vilonia for over 18 years. I live in the community, my kids go to school here in the district, and my family also attends church in Vilonia. This is my home. At Lane Family Dentistry, we provide many services such as Botox, dermal fillers, aligners to straighten teeth, implants, tooth whitening, and smile makeovers. We also treat sleep apnea. Call Lane Family Dentistry. We are a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles. Go Eagles!
And we're back after the timeout. After all that, it's Eagle ball, up 1.
I think it's safe to say tensions are high here, Chad. Both teams know how important this game is to get it this early in conference.
And like Connor said earlier, or Austin, whoever said it, if you're a neutral party watching this ballgame, this is must-see basketball.
I say you're looking at 2 of the best teams in 5A going head-to-head here.
Mannion too strong. Good defense by the Warriors.
Right idea, just maybe not the best shot choice there, but now you got to hustle back. You know the two to find here. Oh!
Hollis with the rejection. Don't come in there with that mess. And after all that, it is still Warrior ball. It's still 44-43. And they've got to find an answer for just
too much space
more.
again.
Boggs, fortunately, cooling off just a little bit. Not to say he won't come back strong. Eagles fortunate to get out of that chaotic sequence.
Yeah.
Still up one.
And that's kind of one that Pendle's telling Powers, hey, if I get it to him, let's just wait a little bit longer because Hollis was fighting for position. He really wasn't even looking for the basketball there. Right idea, just, Connor, like we talked about earlier, just a little bit of patience. Wait for that right time with it.
Yeah, wait for the right time. You got to have less turnovers here in these last 5 minutes. You've got to lock in and make sure you do not get a turnover in the last 5:18.
Good defense, another push-off. Still no call.
Good. Nonetheless, more, like Sam kind of hinted at, trying to take over this game. He's got 19 now.
Hey, they don't be careful. I mean, he could take a game over.
He's got 7 just in this quarter.
Oh, nice play there.
Nice cut, nice pass from Hollis to Watkins.
Taking advantage of the over, pursuing from Christian again. Nice back cut play, good finish from Watkins.
Well, they're being lax on defense. They're being lackadaisical. If we're going to get the back cut every time like that, it's going to be a bucket.
Somebody should be keeping track of how many lead changes we have here in this quarter.
I've lost track.
With it being a one-point game, it's just back and forth. Foul is on Powers. It's his second. 4.5 left in the game. Eagles with a 1-point lead. A very similar score to the Catholic game the other night, 48-43. We're at 46-45, though we've got quite a bit of basketball left to play.
And also just very different games when you look at them. Just vastly different games. That's some tough defense from Hollis, but he didn't box out.
Hollis with another block.
That's a good foul by him.
I was just about to say that's a really good foul by him in that situation. But you got it, Carr. Great foul there.
Is that Boyd?
Yeah.
All right.
Which Pendle's like, listen, get the ball. You're on the ground, just go for the ball.
Yeah.
That's 3 on Boyd.
Look to set him up. You don't want to lose your man here.
Powers. Good defense. Better offense by DJ Young. And the Warriors take the lead back 47-46. The Eagles have done a good job all night long against that really difficult Warrior press.
Good timeout there. You got 4 of them for Pennell. Got to use one there.
Yeah, Pennell is really good at holding on to those timeouts to the end. He's got 4 now. He's got 3. He took a timeout. We will as well, and we'll be right back after this message.
When it comes to your roof, the cost of a repair or replacement can be overwhelming. You need a reliable team to address problems and prevent potential or additional damage to your property. If you have concerns about your roof, you can count on the Call Your Roofing team to use their eagle eyes to not only evaluate it, but also develop a solution that's best for you. At Call Your Roofing, we have over 50 years of combined experience. We are local, family-owned and operated business that strives to do our very best every day. From our team to yours, go Eagles.
And we're back after the penalty timeout, trying to save the possession there as Powers was in a trap.
Pennell has been so good out of timeouts of creating sets for the Eagles. Let's see what he drew up here. Try to get the lead back in this game. That has been must-watch TV.
10 on the shot clock.
Down to 3. We got to look to shoot here.
Long range 3 is good. Lucas Powers with an Axles Plus 3-point basket from way downtown.
I mean, Connor, it's like time's running down. I can get a shot off there.
Chef's kiss from Lucas Powers.
Justice Moore.
Oh, great setup there to Boggs.
And Boggs with the answer.
Back and forth, guys. This feels like a championship fight right here. Back and forth, punches for both sides.
3
Big
minutes.
answer.
3 minutes left in this ball game. DJ Young picks the pocket of Lucas Powers, and the lead extends to 3. And good on Little Rock Christian. Really brought a great crowd here tonight from the Eagles Nest, trying to combat this PeeWee crowd. We got a full timeout. We're going to take one as well. Don't go anywhere. Photo finish coming up from the Nest.
Santa Cecilia Design and Eagle Granite is a family-owned company with years of experience. We strive to exceed our customers' expectations. Whether it's a new construction or a remodel you're looking for, Santa Cecilia Design and Eagle Granite has a large selection of granite, quartz, and marble to choose from. Contact us today at 501-835-1559 or come see us at 6136 Getty Drive in Sherwood, Arkansas. You can also scan below to follow us on Facebook and on TikTok.
And we're back here after the timeout. We're going to throw it down to a Slim Sammy sideline shenanigan. No, he's getting his
Sam's over there mingling down there.
Yeah, hey, I know you're not getting paid, but you do
Sorry,
have
guys.
a job down there.
I was talking to the athletic director about a job, possible job. Just kidding.
Oh.
All right.
That'd be a paid job. I mean, listen.
Great insight from Slim Sammy.
Nonetheless, the Eagles, you want to be smart here. No turnovers. Christian got up to 3 here by that.
Watkins with the bucket and the foul. The crowd on their feet.
Finishing through the contact. Like we said with Panel said, don't worry about it. Just go up strong. What a finish from Watkins there.
You know, Watkins has been a guy that's been tasked to guard the tallest player, or excuse me, the best player. Well, today, the best player is the tallest player in Easton Boggs, and maybe even Justice Moore. He's had more opportunity to get the ball offensively, and he knows he can do that. Coach Pennell knows he can do that, and good on him to attack the rim.
Yeah, Moore with 19, Boggs with 14. Really most of their offense going through those two players as Cade Watkins ties it back up. Eagles have yet to miss a free throw, and that is humongous. 7 of 7 from the charity stripe.
Got to continue to fight through screens here.
Watson. No.
Good hustle from Boyd there.
I thought it was off a Warrior, but I was wrong.
He did tip it there. Good hustle from Boyd.
Well, I mean,
fighting through the screen there. And then
him
tip it
trying
away.
to save it in, obviously,
Yeah.
was a giveaway that he had touched it.
Yeah, it's like, what? I didn't touch that. Look, I didn't try to go for it at all. What are you talking about?
DJ Young with Mac Mannion on him. 14 on the shot clock. Tied up at 52. Moore drives. Kicks out. Three-pointer off. Powers using every bit of that incredible vertical.
Nice job resetting there, not panicking with the basketball. Good job. Now you can reset the offense. Under 2 minutes to go, guys.
Close games are fun after they're over and we know we've won. They are tough in the middle. Hollis, great inlet pass, too strong. Mannion comes up with an offensive rebound. Just hold, no reason to rush.
Good job resetting here. Now you can reset, run this close to a minute if you use the shot clock right here.
Hollis trying to get position. Boggs all over.
I know he's getting frustrated, Hollis is. You got to continue to fight in there.
Timeout. Timeout called by Coach Pennell.
Woo!
He's going to cook something good up here, boys.
Oh, yeah.
He's got one left, I think.
Yes,
yeah.
one.
Left. 1:18 remaining in this ball game. 52-52. Both teams 2-0 in conference play. Eagles 11-4. Warriors 10-5. Warriors without J.J. Andrews. Eagles fighting for their life here to stay undefeated in 5A Central.
Yeah, they really are. And again, like I said, Pennell's been so good, Connor, drawing plays up out of timeouts, good sets for the Eagles. Very intrigued. What are you looking to see maybe for an offensive set coming out of this timeout?
Well, I really don't know because Christian loves to go to a 2-3 zone on the big timeouts by the opposing team like this. And so you don't know if they're going to go to a 2-3 with 14 seconds left. Whatever it is, crash the offensive glass, okay? You've got to get second chances. You've got 14 seconds left. You need a quick shot, okay? You don't have 35 seconds. Can't run a whole offense. Got to run a quick hitter, get it up, get it in, and go play defense.
Hey guys, the last timeout he called, if y'all remember, was a set play for a layup for Hollis. It was a layup. He rolled. He went. Y'all were talking about it, but it was a layup. It was made for him. I think he's going to have something like this again for him right here.
Hollis playing really hard, really physical. He's got everybody laying hands on him down there. He's got to keep his cool and keep his emotions in check, asking a lot of the young junior as he gets thrown to the ground by Man Pickens.
That is an interesting decision not to call that there. But nonetheless, down to 5, you got to look to attack if you're the Eagles.
Watkins for 3, and hits!
What a shot by Watkins! Unreal! Not afraid of the moment.
That was an Axel Plus 3-point basket from way downtown by Cade Watkins. He's got 12 points on the night. Moore for 3, off. Watkins, the rebound. A triple trap.
They're going to call the foul before. They're going to call the foul.
The big thing here, they got three more fouls to give.
Yeah, and there is only 6.8 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. So if the Eagles can get across the timeline, and now Pennell takes his final timeout of the game, up 3, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, 3-point basket by Cade Watkins in his career.
Well, like I said, Carr, don't be afraid of the big moment. You're running out of time. You don't really get to worry about whether or not it's a good shot or bad shot. Stepping up with the big shot there. Something to monitor here, like you just said, no timeouts for the Eagles. You've got to have your best inbounds plays ready, and you have to handle this pressure from Little Rock Christian. They're going to step up the aggression. You got to be ready.
Well, and no, you don't have another timeout in your pocket.
Hey, guys, I was just going to say, this is so ironic, but me and Pennell were talking before the game. We talked about Watkins at the Catholic game. We were like, he had some looks, and he goes, I know. He's the most indecisive guy I've got. I mean, he's just indecisive. And he doesn't, he hesitates. I'm like to see him not hesitate as much. And right there, boom, did not hesitate. He really couldn't. Shot clock's going down. I don't even know if Powers knew the shot clock was going down. Watkins did. He took the big shot, man. Looked like the Scotty Thurman shot of 1994.
Still a lot of basketball left to be played. 41 seconds on the clock. Eagles with the ball, got to find a way to cut through this pressure. Warriors are going to be very motivated to get this basketball back.
Love Coach Leach telling the guys, we don't have any timeouts left. Do not call one.
We don't need a Chris Webber situation here. So being smart with the basketball, and I'm not going to lie, that was off of Boyd. I'm pretty sure that's the right call. I'm pretty sure that was off of him.
All right, now Coach Wayman calls a timeout. Still 41, so no time off the clock.
Yep.
And the absolute worst-case scenario for the Eagles is to give them the ball back with no time off the clock.
Again, I think the big thing, though, is about a 6-second difference between shot clock and game clock. So even if they run this, they get the 3-point shot, you could potentially, if you hold them long enough, have a chance for the last shot of the game. Whether they make the 3 or they might have to look to foul you. Only 2 fouls for Christian up to this point. If they don't get points here, they're going to have to look to foul, I'd imagine.
If it's me, I go for a quick 2 and try and get a steal. But if your 2's not there, you got to go for a 3 later in the shot clock.
Yep.
So, Connor, do you go with Boggs or do you go with Moore? Who's your guy?
You go with Moore right now. He's the guy who I feel like in his head, he knows he can go get a bucket whenever he wants to. And I think you go with Moore for either a 3 or 2. Now, that being said, if they love to go for 3s here, I'm getting Boggs off a double screen because he's too tall to shoot over everybody.
Hey, you've seen some of it on there. Sorry, Sam, didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was just going to say, where are those 2 guys like a jacket? I mean, let them get a layup or a dunk. I don't care. Don't let those guys shoot a 3.
I couldn't agree more. But I was saying, watch out for that. Moore and Boggs using the pick and pop. We've seen a lot of that for them offensively. Yep. That needs to be something to watch if you're the Eagles. Those are the 2 to keep an eye on.
And you got Moore inbounding.
So that's dangerous. There's always great plays to go right back to the inbounder.
Exactly.
Yep. Here we go, 41.8 seconds.
And I imagine they would look for his pick and pop. If they're going to, I was about to say, let him take the quick 2.
Great move by Justice Moore. Makes it a 1-point game.
You got to inbound it, but you got to be.
Mannion. Somebody's got to communicate and let him know they're coming up behind him. Eagles able to get across the timeline. Had Hollis on the, Boyd on the other side.
I didn't see any move for the ball. That was a pure grab.
Yeah. If he could have had a chance to poke that away if he really tried there, but nonetheless, now you got to inbound again. The good news is it's on your side. Switching it up here on the inbound.
Hollis gets it inbounds. No shot clock. Eagles are up 1. The Warriors have to foul.
I like what they're doing there, though. They're giving 2 seconds for a steal. 2 passes, try and get a steal. If you can't get it, you foul. You got enough time left.
I was about to say, 1 point. If it's a 3-point game, it might be different. 1 point game, I agree with you on that, Connor. They're going to look to go for a steal. If they don't get it right away, they're going to look for a foul.
Eagles.
Just be smart. There's no timeouts. You can't call a timeout if you're on the court.
Powers fouled quickly by Justice Moore. That's his third. 17.9 seconds. That is the 5th team foul. There you go. That's going to send Lucas Powers to the free throw line.
It'll be interesting, of course, what kind of defense Penn will look to draw up depending on how this situation plays out.
Powers hits on the first.
Only 1 timeout left in this game. Christian's got 1 left, none for the Eagles. Again, so that means Pendle was just communicating with them what they want to do defensively.
And now a 2-point ball game.
You got to watch the 3-point line here.
So now Coach Wayman takes his final timeout. 14.1 seconds. Eagles lost in very similar fashion to this ending right here to Fayetteville by 1 point. Maybe that they learned from that game and not a repeat here tonight against Little Rock Christian.
And you remember Pendle after that game, was interviewing with Sam, and he said, all we can do is learn from that game. And right now you're in that similar situation. This is a moment to show that learning from that moment before.
You foul right here off this inbound. That's
Agreed.
me. You've got fouls to give. You foul. Throw them off the game. Because Justice Moore is going to try and take the time down and take it the last second shot that he possibly can.
Absolutely, I agree. That's the right move, I think, for the Eagles. I think fouling here, kind of making them reset. Maybe you don't do it right away, but maybe what you do is, you let them try to dribble top the key for a second. They try to set up, then you go for that foul there. We'll see what they draw up, but I know it's going to be a good defensive set. We know Moore or Boggs are the 2 here. To me, I am very worried of a drive and kick situation if you're the Eagles here. Letting Moore attack, you think he's going to look to attack? A good kick out to the corner. You got to keep your eyes on the shooters here. A 2-pointer does not beat you here. A 2-pointer will send to overtime. A 3-pointer will beat you here.
Yeah, Eagles have leaned on their defense all season long and need to play perfect defense right here.
There you go, Connor, right on cue. Now 10 seconds. They're forced to reset with no timeouts.
And that's only the 3rd team foul. They got 2 left to give.
Honestly, maybe, Connor, do you think if you let him inbound here, you try it again?
I don't know. I don't know. You risk 1 there. I don't know.
I mean, you let him try to inbound it here. He's all the way out there.
Last thing you do is foul him on a 3 try. Howard with the rebound. This game is not over yet. 3.2 seconds left.
Again, something important here, though. No timeouts for either side. So potentially, depending on how these free throws go, you're not letting anything get behind you here. 3.2, plenty of time, Chad, to get a couple dribbles in and get a good look.
Bowers hits the first. And this next one is what it is.
It is your ball game, Chad.
That's the ball game. That's the ball game right there.
And that's honestly not a bad thing. Now Pendle's telling them, don't touch them because the game's over. Back off, let them do whatever. That's going to be ball game. What a win for the Eagles tonight. 3-0 in conference play. How about it, Chad?
Standing ovation from this Eagle crowd. And what an incredible.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's not do that.
What a win for the Eagles here tonight.
Great win by the Eagles. They stay undefeated in 5A Central. They move to 12-4.
Sam, talk to us down there. How is it?
That's awesome, guys. Hey, try to get Jackson Hollis, try to get his thoughts. Definitely got to be the player of the game.
Absolutely.
Offensively, defensively, they all played great. I mean, they're all players of the game in my mind, but wow, what a game by the Eagles. This was huge.
20 points for Jackson Hollis, 15 points for Lucas Powers, 12 points for Cade Watkins, 7 for Mac Mannion. Powers is a close second.
I was about to say, he's not far behind him.
I mean, honestly, Watkins with that humongous three that kind of shifted the momentum back to the Eagles. It was starting to slip away, and Eagles get out of here. And, hey, kudos to Little Rock Christian Academy for that show of sportsmanship after a really hard-fought battle and a loss to the Vilonia Eagles.
Sam, get to work down there.
I'm working. We'll see. I think they're yelling at him. We'll see if we get him back.
He's behind you, Sam.
Oh, no, I think he's trying to get Hollis, too.
Trying to get Jackson.
Oh, sorry.
Here
we go. Jackson.
No. He wants to come to the booth.
Oh, go to the booth, my man. Go to the booth.
Get up here.
All right.
Come on, Mom.
You don't. Come on. We'll get you hooked up.
Get on up here.
Hollis, great game. 20 points. We talked about it towards the end of the game. They were so physical. How did you keep your cool in a really hard situation?
Hey, you know me. I'm not really good at just controlling myself because I got 2 techs this year, but I just knew that, like, if I kept my cool, we would pull the game out, and doing something dumb would have done nothing good for us.
Right. And you go through those moments earlier in the season in non-conference, and then you bring those into here tonight, and you make the right call and keep it cool, keep it in control.
Absolutely. And one thing I want to add, we were talking about up here at the booth, similar to the Fayetteville game, you guys learned from that game. How has this non-conference prepared you guys for this starting this conference season 3-0 to this point?
Man, that Fayetteville game, that was just like this game. They had so much firepower. They could do everything, but we were more prepared for this game. We worked really hard during practice all week for this.
Absolutely. Hey, I love seeing it. And I loved you being tough, wanting the basketball down there. Speaking, this is post player to post player talking down here.
Yes,
Sorry,
sir.
but great job down there.
Thank you, sir.
Definitely some highlight reel moments from Jackson Hollis tonight. Great job. Player of the game, 20 points, and a huge win. We're going to throw it down to Slim Sammy with Coach
We're going to get
Pennell.
a 2 for here. Great job, Jackson.
All right, guys. Got Coach Pennell again. Coach, great win, biggest win probably of the season and your career, short career as a high school coach so far.
You know, I'm really happy with the win, but I'm prouder of the guys' effort. You know, one of the things as a coach is when you get the maximum out of your team, and I thought tonight everyone just played with such heart and poise and effort, and it's just really a good reward for how hard these guys have been working.
Yeah, they played great, and it's kind of funny. We were talking before the game about Cade Watkins, and man, this guy hesitates. He really didn't have an opportunity to hesitate. I don't think Lucas knew there was 3 or 4 seconds on the clock. He saw it, took it. What a shot by Cade.
Yeah, thank goodness Cade knew how much time there was. But I thought the end one drive was really big, too. We had a backdoor play on. They sniffed it out. And when he caught it, he saw he had a cleared side. Made a nice, strong move to the basket. But, yeah, everyone just kind of did their part tonight and just really happy.
Yeah, it shows when your team is bought into the culture and they're all playing together. You can play and beat anybody in this conference, in this 5A.
You know, when you play good defense, you have a chance. You really do. And even though they hit some tough threes, I thought we were there. I thought we had our hand in their face. We made a subtle switch in the fourth quarter. We started switching everything, and that kind of took away number 30's looks anyway. But, you know, the guys, they just are very connected, Sam, and that's, as a coach, that's a blast to coach that.
Yeah, great chemistry. Go celebrate with your team, Coach. Congrats.
All right, a great showing. We talked about the defense. He's not wrong. His defense has been there all season long, and it was the difference maker here tonight. 58-54 win over a very good Little Rock Christian Academy Warrior team.
Yeah, absolutely, and this is something you take into it. 3-0 in conference play. Continue this momentum. into Tuesday night at BB. You got to continue to build on it, Carm, but what a win tonight. A lot of Eagles stepping up big time.
Yeah, I mean, just not much you can say. I mean, it's incredible. The scoreboard speaks for itself. We did an incredible job here tonight. And Coach Pennell, he was like, listen, anybody can win any game on any given night. And everybody thinks Little Rock Christian's going to win this ball game. Why not us? Why not us? And here we go tonight. We win this one. I feel like I got to disinfect my headset now that Jackson had it on his sweaty ears. But, hey, listen, I'll take that if we're going to get a W like that. Another game against BB. Listen, we're tied for first in the conference at Parkview, who beat Greenbrier by 40 today. They're another team that is going to be very, very tough down the stretch. We got them next Friday here in the Nest. Be sure to be here for that as well.
Yeah, that's exactly right. All right, so join us Tuesday night at BB for both Eagle teams continuing on in 5A Central Conference action. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Big win for the Eagles, for Chad Hearn, Austin Waiter, Sam Jansky, Connor Hudgens, and Weston Vaught.